I'm Fraser, the sales manager here at Buy Your Car and Eagle Farm. Just sitting down with Liam Paro, the WBO Super Lightweight World Champion, #1. Welcome, Liam.
Thanks for having me. It's a true blessing.
So Liam, can you tell us a bit about how you got into boxing?
Yeah, definitely. You know, I was competitive as a young age, and it was in the football off season that I was seeing my mate across the road doing his hand wraps up. And I was young, curious, and went over there and asked what he was doing, and he said, you know, wrapping my hands for boxing. So I asked if I could go along, and from that day, I fell in love with the sport.
Yeah, lovely, and obviously very competitive, being 22-0, which is a huge feat. Congratulations.
No, thank you.
So I guess another thing that people want to know, what has been your biggest achievement so far?
My biggest achievement would be recently going world #1. You know, but every fight is an achievement for me. You know, winning as a professional 22-0 undefeated. Yeah, going #1 in the world and making my US debut last year in December in Tampa, Florida.
Yep.
Jake Paul undercard was a massive achievement for me. You know,
Absolutely.
going internationally and beating another world-rated international opponent. So, you know, it's one step closer to being world champion.
Certainly huge. Must be such a surreal experience being at that #1 position, especially with the you know, the goals that you would have had growing up, and from that moment you saw your friend wrapping his hands. Can you tell us what would be your ultimate goal?
Well, my ultimate goal is to be world champion. You know, that's a dream I've had since a young kid. And unify the division at 140 pounds. So, like I said before, we're sitting #1 in the world, and we're really close. You know, it's in arm's reach now. So,
Absolutely.
hopefully, end of 2022, you'll see my name next to world champion.
Certainly.
World champion next to my name, I should say.
Yeah, absolutely, and we're glad to be along with you along that journey. We hope to be there moving forward as well. So if you weren't boxing, what do you think you would be doing?
Man, honestly, I have no idea what I would be doing. Probably up in Mackay, still in my hometown. Probably have a trade by now. But look, who knows? To be honest, boxing saved my life. Kept me out of a lot of trouble. So yeah, that's a hard one. I honestly don't know where I'd be without boxing, but if I could pick any other sport, we'll go with that. I'd probably be playing NFL if I could. If I had a choice of any other sport in the world, yeah, I'd be doing that. So, but.
And what do you think would be your worst injury that you've sustained in your professional career, or I guess outside of it, but most likely professional?
Would be breaking both hands.
Yeah.
Started 2019. I fought Ace Angelo and Ace put a show up at home in Mackay. I fought an Italian guy, and yeah, in rounds 4 and 5 I broke. Rounds 4 was my left hand, round 5 was my right. So that was pretty hard, and it was painful, very painful. I had to box another 5 rounds with 2 broken hands.
Wow.
But we got the job done. You know, that's where the competitiveness comes in. You know, it's only a little pain for a little certain amount of time. So
absolutely, and the comeback sounds impressive to say
exactly
the least.
right. So we're still on that
absolutely.
journey. You know, still undefeated, still now climbed our way up to #1. So it's
absolutely.
You know, the injuries are in the past, and
moving forward, very good. And I guess you know, coming away from boxing a little bit, we are in a shed full of nice cars. What would be your dream car?
Honestly, don't know. We'll have to hit up Matt to get a 488 Spider in here one day, or no, I don't know. But
not before me, mate.
Not before, yeah. So that's probably my dream car. I think I'll go Ferrari 488 Spider, I think.
Beautiful, good choice. Liam, it's great to have you as part of the team. Do you want to run us through what car you're driving from us at the moment?
Yeah, you know, he's always look after me. For example, you know, driving the Mercedes C200 at the moment, so driving around in comfort and in style, and you know, I really appreciate it. I love it.
And for yourself, what's coming up next? What's on the agenda?
Well, as you all know, I signed with Eddie Hearn after my last fight in December.
Congratulations.
Thank you. Look, we're just waiting. We're waiting for this title, but Eddie wants to do a show in Australia, Matchroom Boxing. Yep. So I'm going to headline a show here, I'm believing around September, so stay tuned for that. And yeah, well, hopefully we get the contracts through soon, signed and sealed, and be able to release that fight date soon. So I'm just keen to get back in there.
Absolutely, yeah, we'll be watching very closely at that one. And we've got a bit of bling of yours here, a few of the belts that you won over the years. Do you just want to walk us through some of these? Yeah,
definitely. So we started at the back here, so that was my first professional belt, was the Australian title back in 2017, I believe, 2018. And then I went on to the Youth World Champion, so that was under 23 years old, world champion, fought a guy from the Czech Republic, beat him in the 2nd round. Then I went through to the WBO Asia Pacific, so that's when we went through, started getting our world rating. So that put me in the top 15 in the world, about 2019. And then I ended up fighting for the WBO Global and IBF International at the same time. Back in 2019, and I still hold those belts now. These are the 2 highest regional belts you can have before a world title. So it's good to have, and it's a good little extra motive to keep, you know, to keep from giving my opponents. So, you know, that extra bit of motivation I get every day. So
Absolutely, and
Yeah.
you know, someone who I guess is a bit of a fair weather fan when it comes to boxing, you know, knowing exactly what this means to you as well,
Exactly
and
right.
like having seen one of these my own eyes as well
Yeah.
is pretty impressive. So, like I said, and I've said once, I'll say again, you know, it's really great to be along with this journey for you, Liam, and we'll be watching, we'll be there every step of the way, and we really appreciate you coming in to see us today as well. So,
No, thank
thanks.
you. Thanks for being a part of the team. You know, it's a true blessing.
Our pleasure.
Thank you.